Hey, what's up, everybody? So I owe it to myself and I owe it to y'all to sit still, find some time, and talk about a couple things that have been going on with me, been going on in the news. Just try to stay consistent. So first thing is obviously, like you see in the title, the drones. What are these drones? What's going on with all of this? These flying crabs. I actually seen one. I saw one about 3 days ago walking to Walmart late at night, and I saw one, and didn't really think anything of it. I've been hearing it in the news, also known as YouTube, on what this could be. Aliens, foreign intelligence, machinery, U.S. government, U.S. Secret Service, U.S. intelligence machinery. What do I think it is? I think these things are done on purpose. I like to think that if I go outside right now and cause some type of catastrophe, let's just say I go and grab a basket and throw it in the middle of the road, cause all these cars to crash, and then let's say I jump on top of the cars as they're burning, and I do a dance and record it all. If that does not have some type of beneficial propaganda to be able to sway the masses a certain way, it will not be covered. As heinous as that sounds, of what, 10 to 15, 20 cars piling up because one car hit a basket that I threw in the middle of the road and caused all these cars to crash and, ruin people's lives and all this other stuff. It would not be covered on the news. It simply wouldn't. But people are seeing aircraft and all this different stuff, and these are on worldwide news coverage media outlets, and it just baffles me. I mean, we already got through with first of all, the United Healthcare man being shot and killed. Again, I'm under the impression that when the government and the intelligence agencies and other countries, when the heads of leadership see and read or hear these things on the news, they know exactly what's going on. They know that if people that have been paying attention, if you've been paying attention, say for the last 10 years, to worldwide events, it seemed like there is something every single day in the media. It doesn't matter if it's sports, if it's Israel, Syria, Ukraine, president. It's always something, and I have completely disattached from it all because it's so much. It's so much to the point where you start to question, like, dog, nobody could keep up with all this. Nobody could keep up with sports, the rigging of sports, politics, entertainment. I'm subscribed to enough channels that cover all these things. So I have a pretty well-rounded source of information that I could go to at least get some type of perspective of the truth. We can only as citizens use the information that's given to us. You can't, unless you have official classified documents, which you wouldn't be a normal person. You would be apprehended or killed or jailed or drugged through court or whatever if you have any of these documents. But we only can work with the information that is given to us as people. So this is why I've graduated, along with some of the other, I would say one other YouTuber, and he's in his 60s, that have graduated. We've graduated from Illuminati. We've graduated from checkerboard floor. We've graduated from Masonry. We've graduated from the Jews control everything. Well, Lizard Wars. We've graduated from these things, and what that means is that it's old already. Like, you've had this information for almost 30 years on YouTube and on the internet, and we've not had any movement toward removing or bringing these things to the forefront as far as what some of the religious practices are doing. Freemasonry really is, fraternities, covens, all of these things. If anything, we have popularized these quote unquote sick and twisted forms of life, ways of living life. People will say, well, what makes your life worth living if I can't practice the dark arts? Kabbalah and all these other things, Freemasonry, and be a part of all these different organizations to succeed in life. What makes my life any less than yours? Well, it becomes a thing where the body that's inherited by the soul, you almost can't even control it. So I don't fault the people that do it. If you've been born into a family that have put you through school and you've been elected to some type of organization, and people that know people, or all these different things, man, all power to you. I don't fault you for being born into that life. You are a judge, you are this, you're that. You are somebody of importance. Therefore, you call the shots. Therefore, you are able to gatekeep. All these different things that I don't fault you for at all. I don't say people are evil, and I don't say these type of things, because I don't believe that people, once you find out what you're doing is twisted, once you find out what you're doing is manipulative and Machiavelli, or Machiavelli, whatever the term is, being a trickster. Once you find out and you keep going forward, that's between you and God. That really is. That's between you and God. And my belief in God is totally different than most people's. You may go through this entire life a scumbag and never get judged, never see any type of reckoning of any type. No. Again, I don't care about it. So when I talk about graduation from Illuminati and all that, I've really unsubscribed from a lot of channels that just constantly talk about music industry, the record labels, the contracts, selling your soul. It's old already. It's gross. And people are going to continue to buy the music, listen to the artists, watch the movies, because we have an infatuation, humans have an infatuation, especially here in America, with dark and twisted shit. You look at stuff like American Horror Story or American Psycho, all these different things that we've been given that illustrate a mass form of mental illness and dysfunctionality where we want to see more death. We want to see hordes of people getting mowed down with, machine guns and stuff like that. So it's been turned into something that, no matter how sick, or to tie this all together, no matter if there are drones, no matter if Donald Trump dodges 30 bullets like Neo, no matter if LeBron James retires for 30 minutes and then comes back and say, well, Jordan never retired. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. These things are done because the powers that be, these intelligence organizations, the CIA, and I've always said, if you really want to make a change, you need to find out the heads of the CIA, because I got news for a lot of people out there, right? Here's the deal, right? Do you really think, especially to the Alex Joneses and all these people, do you really think, okay, follow me, all right? A 2-year-old can follow me here. What judge will have the courage? What prosecution? I don't know how that shit go. All I know is a judge will bang a gavel and say, prison time, whatever, and that's that. That person is supposed to be responsible for whatever legal outcome they see fit, or they see that upholds justice to the highest degree, and they supposed to be okay with that. They're supposed to be, oh, I made the right decision. What judge is going to do that? What judge is going to bring LeBron James and his team to court? What judge is going to actually have the courage to say, you know what, I am going to prosecute all, any president, any FBI, CIA, Pentagon, any organization, I will look into it and I will go after these people. You will have to have like Terminator type protection. You would have to drive them. You would have to live in an armored vehicle. And even then, they gonna have some type of hypersonic or some laser to blow your shit up. Dude, they're not playing around. There is no citizen or legal person. There is nobody that is going to take down anything. Okay? That's number one. Okay? That there's no person, there's no fleshly person that has the courage, the team, the legal team, whatever it takes to actually accomplish that. There's nobody. I'm sorry to inform you of that. Alex Jones and all the different people out there who think that it's actually going to be done the right way. No, it's not. No, it's not. I hope y'all can still hear me. I'm pretty sure you can. It's a nice little setting here I like. Number 2. There is a worldwide beastly system. Shout out to Paul Romano. Before I keep going, there are some channels that I think you guys should should check out. One of them being Pockets of the Future. You can type it in, Pockets of the Future, or you can type in Apocalypse Now. It's not Apocalypse. You can type it in. I'm pretty sure they'll auto-correct your search. But it's called Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse. And this is a 64, 65-year-old man that has really gave a perspective on YouTube. His channel is a prime example of why anything spiritual in this world that has a spiritual backing, it's tough. Let alone if you're just not a spiritual person and you just posting content like the YouTube channel. You should also check out Carcino for Life. Carcino for Life is a black man in his mid to late 40s and mid 40s, and gives a lot of information. I believe him to be one of these people that just cover. He is a journalist, real journalist, and most people I listen to are older than me, significantly. But Carcino for Life has the best Patreon, and that's not my word, that's Patreon's word. He has shown messages on his Patreon of Patreon saying you have the most active Patreon when it comes to information. You have people paying for your Patreon so that they could get information. Like, imagine a lawyer or anybody that is in the legal atmosphere that can get information on these Diddy cases, or main headline topics on YouTube, right? Imagine these people, that's what they do. They go to his Patreon, his YouTube, and they pay to listen to his videos. Some have which stole his information. Jason Whitlock is another one that stole his information. Carcino talked about it, and me being a listener of Fearless, I actually seen that same episode that Carcino was talking about, and I was like, some bitch. This dude actually said, I did some research and stuff like that. And Carcino was like, dog, you need to tell these people I sent you that information on Stephen A. Smith. You said that you did your own research. You're a liar. When I heard that, I didn't subscribe from the man channel, but I knew, like, dog, and I even commented on the video, like, man, that was some real low down, low ball shit you did there, Jason. You don't want to give that man credit. I don't know why. He's a black dude just like you. What the hell is what? That's insane. But then you gonna have Scap Attack, a Caucasian dude on your channel. I mean, on your page, on your show. That right there just hit me a little. I was disturbed by that. But anyway, Carcino for Life, great channel. Apocalypse Now, great channel. Jake the Asshole, okay? Jake the Asshole. I don't know how he got that name approved, but this brother here covers a lot of the rigging in these games. When you slow these games down, play by play, again, one of the plays that really pissed me off was when he showed that they're letting Patrick Mahomes get skinny in between two. What he'll do is fake like he's going out of bounds, and then he'll just turn it up, and the guys will just like purposely miss tackling him, and it's so disgusting when I see it. I've seen it in real time. A lot of these plays where he's showing guys are, purposely trying to grab the towel in the running back's pocket, or you're diving for their feet when you could have just shoved them out of bounds. It'd be some of the grossest crap you've ever seen, man. So, and again, his dialogue is pretty good. Caucasian guy, upper in age. So, if you don't care to just rewind the video, whatever, get these names. One Crack News, that's Carcino for Life, that's his other channel. I would say Ticket TV, but Ticket TV has gotten to the point where YouTube already know my analytics as far as what I like to watch. So I might have to unsubscribe from that nigga, because he covers a lot of things that you can tell and his thing is, whenever people comment and be like, dog, why you own this shit so much? He'll be like, sir, you don't get mad when the female report the news, sir, so I'm just reporting the news. Okay? Blocked. And I'm like, nigga, first of all, I get annoyed with the bitch on TV that talk about the news all goddamn day as if it's, and it's not just, one woman, obviously, but these news cycles that, new developing information about P. Diddy, new developing information about Diddy, breaking news developing information about Diddy. I'm like, dog, can y'all, I ain't gonna say, because you're not gonna do it. And I'm a literal person, meaning I say The words that come out of my mouth, I mean them. So you're not going to catch me saying like, can y'all just stop? No, they're not going to stop. So I don't waste words and say, can you stop? So yeah, Ticket, I get annoyed with that shit that you just oversaturate my feed with, you have mastered, I give you that. You have mastered the art of titles, how to make it pop and stuff like that. You've mastered that. I've already made videos about this. I'm not calling you out or anything. I talk how I talk because I'm a man, and it's annoying as fuck. You know, P. Diddy can't pass gas. It's like, dog, you could really hold a lot of this information and dump it all in like an hour and a half long video or something like that. I don't know. It's like, I know how I would like to be broadcast as far as my channel. Yeah, I might have a GoPro or something like that, but I'll be asking myself like, what kind of life you niggas live where y'all just, like, what do you do? Grab your laptop or your phone and hit record and, all right, y'all, breaking news. So I just got word, like, do you get a notification, or how does it happen? Because look here, man, when I hear, you know, 2 Raw, subscribe to 2 Raw. 2 Raw for sports and 2 Raw for TV. Great journalist, black man from Richmond, Virginia. He just drops a lot of good information. But I just be wondering, like, how the hell do y'all, I mean, Ticket, I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm off of it. So anyway, all of these things, I don't believe that they are drones. I believe that a lot of them are just, like, put it this way, it's not just citizens saying, oh, I got a drone, let me fly it. No, that's not what I believe at all. I believe that this is something to sway the masses in some type of capacity. So that's what I think about that. The United Healthcare guy that did what he did, when I saw the images of all of that stuff, look here, man, if y'all gonna really take care of these problems, get them off TV. That's my thing. Y'all not taking care of the problem if you constantly putting it on TV. You think citizens gonna solve the case? Does he have some type of cult out there that citizens need to be aware of as to why you keep covering it? Talk about it, solve the case, show what you've found or whatever, and move on. And just like clockwork, y'all done talking about it. It ain't even in the news no more. It didn't go poof pow, go on to the next. So when I didn't graduate high school and I was afraid that I was like, man, I'll never know anything. It ain't what the hell is there? What is there to know? If it don't connect here, then it ain't worth it. It's just nonsense. It's nonsense. It's so much that they oversaturate you with. It makes you just say, man, look here, dog. Y'all not finna have me all out here looking like a damn fool. If you don't come to my door, if y'all not running around in the streets, rounding up citizens saying, okay, you didn't get the medicine for this sickness going on in the world, get in the car. All right, you didn't have your kids in public school, get in the car. Now, if y'all not doing shit like that, bro, you not finna have me go to any type of. The only thing I would vote for if I had the time and the means is my local government. I would actually, now that I'm a homeless citizen and employed and stuff like that, and I actually get annoyed with a lot of the things that I see, then I would bring that up at City Hall or Town Hall or whatever. I would bring that stuff up and be like, yo, man, like, we really need to do something about this, bro. Like, I actually live this life. You know what I mean? So by me being in here and speaking and showing y'all like that I'm not an idiot or disabled or wanting government handouts and stuff like that, bro, I want to help these people. Even if that mean putting you can't overload the jail, but something, you know what I'm saying? Buy a piece of property, it could be done. So, of course, I'm going off on a tangent. So, again, the United Healthcare guy, what do I believe about it? I believe that this is I believe that kid probably, just like the dude that tried to assassinate Trump, I believe that dude, all these dudes, to some degree, are working for the government. That's what I believe. I don't believe these people just wake up and say, bro, I'm finna put together a plan to do something against some of the most important people that they say are important in America. No. We in December, y'all. Mid-December, and I'm sitting here fanning myself. It's just ridiculous. Climate change, shit, boy. If you don't believe it, they gonna push that sun towards your ass to make you believe it. This is ridiculous. But that's what I think about that. I had a topic I wanted to talk about for the past probably week, and that is what gives me joy. What, if anything, gives me joy? I told y'all, finding money, literally finding money. I don't steal or anything like that. Finding money, receiving gifts. This box right here, I told y'all. Look at this speaker, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This was left in this box. All this candy and stuff, like the bags, all this stuff. None of it gives me joy. Going to the gym? Nope. Being with a woman? Nope. How was that, CJ? I'm not being with a woman because I know I'm anticipating on her being turned off by anything that resembles masculinity. When I do anything, which is pretty much everything, with a masculine sense of energy, she's gonna be disturbed by something. If I say, woman with fake hair, get that shit out your head, if you're gonna be with me, she gonna get bothered. If I say, hey man, a lot of them chemicals and stuff you putting on your body, I know you want to smell good and stuff like that, but there is a natural way of doing it. I don't have to put on deodorant, and I won't have to worry about a thing. Why? Because I don't drink processed sugar. Anything with processed sugar leaves an odor inside your body. That's what I had to tell that nigga from Africa or Cameroon at my job. You know, you want to drink these whole 2-liter drinks. He probably like 5'11". He probably like 5'11", pretty tall. He only 18. But you want to drink these drinks, these 2 liters and stuff. And I know your people don't like to wear deodorant and all of that because they, you know, trust me, I'm all knowing when it comes to that type of shit. I do, but brother, if you're gonna be doing that, you gotta find some way to get that out of your system. Because when you sweating here at work on this make line, you start getting funky. So some days you can tell that he wear deodorant and stuff like that. But it's the same approach for women. So what brings me joy? Well, I found out that eating food gives me joy. Smoking weed don't give me joy. Sleeping don't give me joy. Working out don't give me joy. Those are tasks. It's a task to go to sleep. It's a task to smoke weed and chill and do the right things when I'm smoking. Like, you won't catch me smoking and walking down the street. This is not what I do. You're not gonna catch me smoking and go to the gym and work out. That's not what I do. You're not gonna catch me work out and then smoke on the way home. That's not what I do. You're not gonna catch me smoking when I'm at work and I'm still on the clock. No, that's not what I do. That's not what I do. Just like a person go home and crack open a beer after a long day and they like, damn, after 2 beers, I'm exhausted. I thought I was finna watch the game. That's what I do. I damn near pass out, or I'll be too tired to really do anything that I would find, like, hell, even making this video. This takes a lot of energy because it starts to just flow and flow and flow. Next thing I know, I'm like, damn, dude, I'm exhausted from all that talking. So that's why it's a task to pay proper respect for the time that y'all are listening to me by making videos that are of good quality. Camera still, you can hear me, my thoughts are cleared, and I'm giving you guys just my little old opinion. So everything at work has been okay. Still experiencing a lot of, like I say, spiritual barricades, because once you start meditating, that gives the universe like almost like a tip off, like, hey, you ready? You know, once you start that shit, bro, you think you already know how bad you go through it without it. You're still covered, even because you started it years ago, but you do know the consequences once you get back into that mode of operating, when you are meditating before you do things, after you do things. Yeah. And that's what's been going on. That's what's been going on. I'll come back in another video. It's already 32 minutes. Again, they take longer the longer I talk, so chop them up into 2 videos. I'll see y'all later.